you go. Okay, Coach, just a quick couple of questions. So let's talk a little bit about Wednesday's game. You know, the team kind of got off to a rough start, but then after the second half, you had those two, I would say, awesome, incredible goals. So take us through that game.
Yeah, we knew it was it needed to be a win for us, understanding that we had a tough opponent in front of us. That they've been playing very well lately. They've been getting good results. So we needed to be focused and concentrated. And I think the performance overall went very well. We were sharp. We were focused, despite of their goal, it was an own goal that unfortunately hit one of our defenders and went back into our goal. We never lost our compose and our concentration, and then we were able in the second half to maintain a good level, good possession, and creating options that at the end we could finish with two, as you said, as you mentioned, two good goals that create a good difference for us to win solid the 3 points.
Coach, now putting that game aside, let's talk a little bit about what's coming on tomorrow's game. So there's a possibility of making it to playoffs. Last time the team made it to playoffs was also with you back in 2016. What are your thoughts? How are you feeling with possibly getting to experience that once again? And how is the team going to have to play tomorrow to make sure that happens?
We are really excited about the possibility of have the open possibility for us. We could say that 1 week ago we were out of the playoff. No one thought about us being in the playoff, and with 2 games we were able to just put ourselves in a position that we depend on ourselves. Having a good result tomorrow, we're going to be just going into the playoff after 5 years. So we are excited, but we know that we haven't achieved that yet. We're not celebrating before. We respect our opponent. It's a very tough opponent. It's one of the best teams in this league, no doubt about it. Could be the best team in this league. So we have to respect that, and we know and we recognize that El Paso is going to be a very tough opponent. Could be the most difficult one, and it's a big step. But we are fighting for our possibility to make the playoff and change the history of this club and this franchise. And we are going to push really hard. The players are really waiting for this moment, and they don't want to lose this opportunity.
Ray, any questions?
Coach, with a professional display on Wednesday night, how do you just keep that main focus for Saturday night, which undoubtedly becomes one of the more important games in franchise history, you being the sole responsible person for giving the club all the important moments that it's had thus far? Just how do you keep that professional mentality?
Ray, I think I don't need to work on that, because the players already feel that pressure, feel that momentum, and they know how important is this. We suffer throughout the season a lot, and at this moment, having this opportunity to make the playoff here at home, it's something that we are looking forward. We were pushing. We knew 10 days ago, we knew that we needed to do that, and we were step by step achieving that when we beat New Mexico first, when then we went to Salt Lake City and we beat Real Monarchs, and now it's the last step, and it's not less important, but we have to continue, and we are really focused and excited, but at the same time, we are really hungry for this moment.
And the last one I do have for you, will you have Elvis Amo available for this game? I know he has been a key contributor to your team, but right now with the stakes being so high right now, what's his availability?
Yes, he has recovered from the injury that he suffered against New Mexico a few weeks ago. And we're happy for him, and he's going to be available. So that is important for us, to have everyone available just just to compete and to be ready for the team. And that is a good motivation, not only for the team, but also for himself, that he's able to be available.
Entonces, Rodrigo, let's talk about Wednesday's game a little bit. You had that goal off of a free kick. Were you set on where you wanted to go, and were you expecting for it to be a goal? Take us a little bit through that play, and what did you feel when you saw that ball go in the net?
It's just it's one of those feelings when you strike the ball and it leaves your foot. You feel that you have a good chance. So on Wednesday, once I struck the ball, I felt like it was going to go in, and it did. And coming into that process of shooting, at first I thought it was a little too far, and I was looking for a teammate that usually hits the ball a little harder than I do. And I didn't see him come to the ball, so I was like, all right, I guess I'm taking it. And obviously I was lucky enough to score the goal for us and secure the 3 points that were the most important for us.
Yes, and keeping it on the importance of how things are and how this next game is going to be. So what is the team going to have to do to beat El Paso, and then how do you see the team?
I see our team with a lot of possibilities. We had a good start to our season, and then we had a little downfall midway through the season, and now it seems like the team's playing really well. We're climbing. We're trying to get to the playoffs, which was our first goal coming into the year, making playoffs. And as a team, you rather finish season strong than to start it off strong or midway be strong, and then towards the end coming into playoffs, on a downhill. But for us right now, I feel like we're climbing, and we're playing better and better as the games go by, and hopefully tomorrow we can come out with the win. That way, coming into the playoffs, we're on a high, and we're a team that's confident and able to get results. So, but the most important thing, I don't even know why I'm speaking about playoffs, but tomorrow's the most important game of our careers and of the franchise as well. And we all know what we represent in the Valley, and what we need to do tomorrow to give this team success.
Ray, you have a question?
Yes, Rodrigo, good afternoon. I just got to ask, you just mentioned it right now about trying to put this team has a very important piece of history to write, but mentally, just how does the entire team feel right now with such a quick turnaround after turning in a professional performance on the road and then having to come back home days later to play a very difficult opponent, which El Paso seems to be every time out?
Yeah, the team is great. You know, the mentality in the group is very strong. We're really united. You know, we're a family in there, and you know, the way we got through this that lump that we had was, you know, we knew we had to come join forces and be together as a group and work hard every day at practice and do what was asked from the coaching staff in order to get through that bad spurt that we had in the season. So now that we're through it, you know, I think the team knows that mentally we're super strong, that we could beat anyone in this league, you know, on a good day. And as long as we do our work, and lately that's what's been happening. So, you know, in the locker room, they're just anxious. The guys that are players are anxious. They're really excited for this game, and what it means for us to be able to get to that last game and for it to depend on us, because, you know, quite frankly, we could make playoffs even if we lose, but we'd have to depend on other teams, you know, and we're fortunate to come to that last game and you know, hold it in our own destiny. You know, if we win, no matter what other results happen in the league, we're in the playoffs. So I think guys are just excited for tomorrow night.